Hi, today we're going to be taking a look at an unboxing review of Gundam Universe GU06 XXXG-01D Gundam Deathscythe. This is a cross collaboration with Bandai and Tamashii Nation. So those two companies, Bandai, Tamashii Nation, came together and made Gundam Universe. Which is not bad, but definitely they could be more, and they are quite pricey. And they're not a Gundam, they are an action figure. And when I mean action figure, I mean they are actually more of an action figure. Because if you've seen the other ones, yeah. Now there's three things about this one. I mean, you know, the first ones that I've seen, that I did reviews on, was Gundam 01, which I believe was the REViEW. Gundam 2, I believe that one was the Wing Gundam from Gundam Wing. Gundam 03, that one was the Unicorn Gundam in destroy mode, not full armor destroy mode with the green side frame, but just the destroy mode with the red cycle frame, the NDT type. Alright. But like I said, the three weird things is, this was the first one that GameStop had, so this was the first one that I pre-ordered, and yeah, it took all this time for it to be pre-ordered. So, yeah. So I'm actually reviewing the system one, which should have been my first one. And what I mean, you know, it should have been the first one, even though it's the system one. First one was like, oh man, Gundam Universe came out? Oh man, GameStop has them? Oh man, I gotta pre-order that thing now! Pre-order it, and from when I uploaded, you know, the first three, to now when the sixth one came out. Considering this was the first one at GameStop that they had to take for pre-orders. They didn't even take pre-orders for the first three, because the first three was not even on GameStop's website. It was only 4, 5, and 6 was on their website. And I choose 6. I didn't know if these were in any particular order at the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was just like, hey, 6 Gundams came out. I'm going, alright, so there's that. Price point. They're about $30, so something between a master grade and maybe close to a GameStop or a Wish high grade. Not high grade, but master grade. So between a high grade and a master grade price. Something similar to that. Something else is that they're action based. You know, these are Gundams that's mostly designed and made by Bandai and Sunrise and Namco. You know, they would not work with any Bandai action base. They only work with Tamashii Nation's at 5 stand. Which good freaking Lord, hunting that special Tamashii base down and firing it. It's like doesn't exist. It's really, really, really rare and hard to find that action base. Or as they call it, at 5 stage. Their action stage, I guess. Really hard to find. Alright, so yeah. Don't know why they didn't go with just put them on a regular old Gundam action base, you know. Action base 4, action base 5. I mean, Gundam action bases, you almost could find them almost a dime a dozen, you know. I mean, you can find them on Wish, Amazon, hobby shops that, you know, have Gundam model kits in there and stuff. I mean, you could pretty much find, if you had to, a Gundam action base. Heck, even GameStop sells Gundam action bases 4 and 5. But I mean, for it to be a Pacific base that doesn't fit on it, it's hard to find. It's weird. Oh yeah, Tamashii Nation, they do a double stickering. So you have query right here. So you have the Bandai one, you have the Tamashii Nation, but then this silver sticker right here is also a Tamashii Nation. Why would you need that? And you can't even see the design on there when you already have the standard Tamashii Nation design right there. Doesn't make sense to put your sticker on there twice. That'd be like Bandai having this, and then Bandai slapping another sticker on there that says Bandai. We know it's Bandai already. Why the double stickering? Except in this case, it's Tamashii Nation. I do like how they went with this. Each box does have their corresponding Gundam Universe series logo, so Win is going to have the big W for Gundam Win, and so on and so forth. Stuff. Kind of okay artwork there. On the side, you can see it. The GU for Gundam Universe 06, because it's the 06 one. And lineup. Nice artwork on the bottom. Discontinuous onward to this side. You see Gundam Deathscythe. Very nice indeed. Some more artwork and stuff. So let's try getting this. Zoom in. So yeah, beginning in 1979, the universe of Gundam spanned over 4 decades, with many deliberate tales of war in space and on Earth, fought with giant robot weapons called mobile suits. Okay, mobile suits would be more like the RX-782, which was a mobile suit, but then later on became dubbed a Gundam, technically it's a mobile suit, because there was schematic plans to make multiple copies of it, just like with Zaku's and stuff, but since only one was actually developed, therefore the mobile suit was dubbed a Gundam for RX-782. Well, other ones, Gundam Wing, Gundam Deathscythe, Gundam Unicorn stuff, were more Gundams than a mobile suit. And what does that even say about core fighters? That, has to have a little jet plane to become a core and stuff. Yeah, think about it. Anyway, called mobile suits, Gundam Universe commemorates this historic history with 6-inch scale articulated action figures. So they say 6 inches, which is give or take roughly around a 1/144 scale high grade figure. And yes, they do say that they are action figures because they're not a Gunpla, they're not a model kit, they're pre-built ish. And then I like how this changes down here. So it's actually, I don't know if you can see this on camera here. There we go. This stealthy mobile suit from Mobile Suit Gundam W Wing 1995 is powered by Duo Maxwell and is equipped with a ECM. Yeah, I have no idea what ECM is. System for hiding from enemy sensors, as well as its signature beam scythe and buster shield. A weapon housing a beam blade that can launch at enemy units. And then here's the other one. So this would have been GU04, the Bobatos, and GU05, the Banshee, which I believe this is Banshee Nor, because it had the claw on it instead of the letter Banshee. But yeah. So really, I should have done this one, then this one last, but this was the first one I pre-ordered. I didn't know about 1, 2, and 3 coming out on the store shelves. There's no pre-orders for 1, 2, and 3 at the time at GameStop. It was just 4, 5, and 6. And, yeah, I didn't order 4 and 5. I might try to get 4 and 5 at GameStop later on, but for now, yeah. Which does make sense, because, okay, Gundam, how they did this doesn't make sense. They could have done it where instead of them being 6, they could have 8 Gundam Sequet. And what I mean by that is you have 2 from Gundam Wing series. You have the Wing Gundam and right here the Deathscythe. You have 2 from the Unicorn series. The Unicorn Gundam and the Banshee Gundam. But then you have the Gundam from RX-782, which is from the Gundam series. And then you have Bartos from the IBO, or Iron Blood Orphans. Doesn't exactly make any sense that IBO and RX-782 would be singled out, that there wouldn't be, someone else or partner Gundam with them. What I say they should have done is a good guy and bad guy series. Like maybe for the RX-782, have one of the Zaku's, or perhaps have one of Char's Gundams in there. The Giga, the Google, the Gof, the Zaku 2 High Commander, one of those in there. Just like for the Bartos, they could have had the Vidar or the Kimaris, or maybe Galehorn's Grunt mobile suit, the Greys. Yeah, that would have been pretty awesome. Maybe for another one, for like the universe, the Unicorn Gundams. How about the Shinanju? I know they probably wouldn't go with, the Sea Path for the Unicorn, or the Phoenix, or the Shinanju Stein. But, what I'm saying, at least for R72 and the Bartos, throw in either another Gundam, like the Ryusei Mark IV, Showering Mode one, or like I said, one of the Zack Cruiser things. Another one that I hope that they do, right in this lineup, is the Mosu MS-08 team with the Easy Gundam. I mean, or they could do it kind of like the Build Divers, not Build Divers, Build Fight Tri-Fighters with the Easy 08 Gundam, but yeah, something like that. It is made by Bluefin, and like I said, Bandai.NAMCO, right there. There's the Bluefin band website, link down below in the description. Also, you could get these on Amazon. So yeah, do check them out on Amazon if you don't have a GameStop. Or a Walgreens. Because like I said, the other ones, the Walgreens made a mistake. I got them for a cheaper price, so yeah. So yeah, let's go ahead and open this up and check it out. Now, as always, you want to move that little color background to get to your instruction sheet. So we'll just set that up, something like that. That's good enough right there.